This is the NFL on EA Sports, and we join you from South Philly, close to 70,000 strong, packing Lincoln Financial Field, the home of the Eagles. Tonight on Sunday Night Primetime, it's the Dallas Cowboys and the Philadelphia Eagles on Sunday Night Primetime. Mike Tirico along with Greg Olson. That is Jake Elliott getting this one started. Off we go on Sunday Night Football. We'll get this up past the 20. That's where they'll set up shop. So 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 22.
Yeah! Here we go!
Dak going to put it up right away. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. Oh, nice open field tackle there. He could not get free. They're going to stop him for no gain.
2nd and 10 at the 22-yard line.
Try again. It's 2nd and 10.
Yes!
They're going to run it. And this is Phil Maffa. And some good blocking. Springing up. A gain of 9 as we get to 3rd down.
This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. You got to have guys coming in support when that first hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him, especially once he gets going.
An early test to start this one. 3rd and inches.
Yeah, here we go!
Prescott now. And that is incomplete. Jake Ferguson was the intended target. And it's going to be 4th down. The Cowboys get their special teams out on the field. And great coverage on special teams. They'll mark it down inside the 5-yard line. First carry for Saquon Barkley. And he'll take this forward for about 3. It's 2nd down.
Taken down at his own 7-yard line. A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
Great. Set.
They'll run the toss to Barkley. Room up the sideline to the 20. Up the sideline, past midfield. Down the sideline to the 20. And he is gone. 92 yards. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Wow, one of those breathtaking plays, taking it the distance, going coast to coast. A long run pays off with a touchdown.
And Mike, what looks like a simple handoff, just trying to pick up some yards and get themselves out of the shadow of their own goalpost. He got through the initial wave, and he is gone. He takes it the length of the field for 6.
7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. The return starts from the 5. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line.
At their own 27-yard
we go. 26.
Dak can throw it here on first down. Short pass taken in by the tight end. That's a nice pickup on a first down throw. It's a gain of 8.
The drag route. We used to say this is day one install. Every single offense in the NFL has this sort of route, especially for the tight end position. And depending on the speed and the run after catch ability of the tight end, sometimes it can lead to some of the biggest gains.
Able to make one man miss, but that's all. They get him. Take him down behind the line.
And after that negative run, I think this changes the play call now on third down. So this offensive line has to be a lot better on first and second down to gain positive yards. Stay on track because you don't want to be in third and pass too often in today's NFL.
Third down, 3 to go. A shotgun snap for Prescott. Open man, right side. He's got it. And it looks like he's going to have a first down. Nothing fancy there. Short completion, but it yields a fresh set of downs.
A 4-yard pickup on the play. First down, Cowboys.
They'll run, and this is Maffa. He takes a really good lick in the backfield. They were all over him defensively for that run.
These are the impact plays that this linebacker is capable of, Mike. Not only dissecting and determining where the ball was going, but then to shoot through the line of scrimmage and make this tackle for a loss. That's a big-time play by a really good player.
On second down, it's Dak. He'll find his tight end. That's Jake Ferguson. And he'll be very close to a first down. Won't quite have enough, but now a much more advantageous spot.
And that's a nice grab for his first catch of the game, Mike. And he's someone that the play caller has told us he wants to get him early touches, get him a feel for the game. A nice job there making that happen.
3rd and a yard. On the ground, here's Maffa, and he will have a Cowboys first down. At least it appears that way. Didn't get it by much, but yes, they do get the conversion on 3rd and 1.
And anytime you have one of these big backs, this is exactly the spot to use him. Just lower those pads, keep those legs moving. He's able to find just enough of a seam to pick up the first down.
Here's 1st and 10. To throw is Dak. His receiver on the in-cut. He's got it. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. It's been a busy first quarter for him so far. His 3rd catch goes for a first down. First carry now for Jaden Blue. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
From the 35, here's 2nd and 9.
Yeah, here we go!
Back to throw is Prescott. Oh, man, open right side. He's got him. And he's in. Touchdown, Dallas. That his 2nd TD catch of the season.
But you think back to their first possession of this game, Mike, it resulted in a punt. Not exactly the fast start the coaches told us was so important as this game unfolds. They get the ball back for possession 2. Now they try to find some rhythm, find their identity of the game plan, and they come away with 6. So That's how you bounce back in this league. It's not always going to be perfect. Really nice job settling into this game here with their second possession.
Brandon Aubrey to kick off for the Cowboys.
We're all tied, 7 apiece, and the kick's away. He fields it at the 8. And a decent return there. He'll get this up just shy of the 30.
At their own 29-yard line.
They go 3 tight ends here on 1st and 10.
Great.
On the ground, it's Barkley to start the drive. And the strength on display, rambling through tacklers for a gain of 8 yards.
I think every running back's dream is that he's going to run through a wide open hole and have breakaway touchdowns, but that's not necessarily the case very often in the NFL. So the backs that are the best are the ones that can get more yardage than maybe what's blocked for. And I think this is a nice physical gain here that they can continue to build off of as the game unfolds.
And he has taken down a big gain on that one. Great way for them to end this opening quarter. So we are through one here on Sunday Night Primetime. Harris Evans on the scoreboard. And we're back in Philly in a moment. Eagles in possession to start the second quarter as they've got it with 1st and 10.
Set. Service.
They'll run. It's Barkley. He'll work his way ahead for a gain of about 4.
He's tackled at the 29-yard line. It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
From the 29, here's 2nd and 5.
Great. Set.
They'll pitch it to Barkley. With good blocking leading the way, he's got the first down inside the 25.
A gain of 6.
It just seems like every time this guy touches the ball, he makes something happen. And not all of his runs are always going to be positive. He's kind of one of those guys that's going to get a 0, a 1, a 2. But it's the home run threat. It's the big plays that really tip the scales in your favor. And when you can generate those big explosive plays on the ground, man, it makes such a big difference for the offense.
He'll go right and find his running back. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down.
2nd and 4.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot, but they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short game.
Hurts going to hold on to this one. And he will get into the end zone. Jalen Hurts. Touchdown, Eagles. On is Elliott to add the extra point. The kick is good. And the Eagles will move out to a 14-7 lead.
Jake Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
So following the score, here comes Elliott to kick this one away. This will be returned from the 6. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive.
26-yard line.
A handoff Handoff now to Moffa. Into space. Inside the 30. And they're not going to run him down. He goes all the way. 73 yards. Touchdown, Dallas. Well, that's a way to start a drive. He takes it all the way to the house. I don't know what they were talking about on the last series, but they've come out on this series, Greg, with the right answer for the touchdown.
And, Mike, the reason a lot of teams start off drives with the run plays to allow themselves to operate ahead of the chains. Well, not this guy. He found the alley, he took it, and he's off to the races for 6.
Brandon Aubrey to kick off for the Cowboys.
So back to level after the touchdown, and time for the kickoff. This taken in at the 8-yard line. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
No touch. No touch.
He'll start on the ground with Barkley. He did not want to go down there. Carrying tacklers, it's a gain of 9.
At the 34-yard line. A gain of 9 brings up 2nd and 1.
From the 34-yard line, here's 2nd and a yard.
No touch.
Once again, it's Barkley. And he's going to get first down, taking this one up past the 40-yard line.
This offense, they're not interested in taking the deep shot here. 2nd and short, the way they're running the ball, pound the rock, reset the downs, and just keep the drive alive.
He'll stay on the ground with Barkley. And he's going to be stuck well behind the line of scrimmage. A play going absolutely nowhere.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
That's caught. Saquon Barkley. And he'll get about 8 yards as he's ushered out of bounds. It'll set up 3rd down.
There's a lot of ways to get the ball in the hands of your running backs, and it's not always by just handing it to them. In this case, it's a simple check down, picks up a good gain, brings up 3rd down.
Here now, 3rd and 5. Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. On the move left. He'll try to run for it.
Great reaction by the defense. At first, Mike, it looked like there was enough room out there for the quarterback to pick this. One up himself, but they were able to rally to the ball, and I think the officials are going to mark him just short.
So on 4th down, here's Bryce Berringer to punt. Cavante Turpin to return for the Cowboys. Oh, that is terrific. Out of bounds, inside the 5-yard line. In motion, Lamb. Using the jet sweep for the fake, they run it up the middle. And he's trying to get upfield, but cannot do it. Now backwards to the 2.
I can promise you that is not how they wanted to start this drive, Mike. I mean, to get blown up at the point of attack, there was just nowhere for the back to go on that run.
Yeah, here we go. Right there.
They'll go again with Maffa. It'll take this ahead for a gain of about 5, and here comes third down.
It is on 7-yard line. 5 yards on the play. And it's third down.
From the shotgun, it's Dak. This pass right side, caught by Lamb. That's his first reception of the ballgame, and it really comes at a good time as they get the conversion on third down.
And that's an important conversion, not only because it keeps their offense on the field, and now they can go down and see if they can steal some late points, but either way, worst case scenario, Mike, if you're the offense here, you want to possess the ball going into halftime. Don't give your opponent a chance to go down and score on you. So, big pickup there. Now we'll see if they can turn it into some points. This play here, Mike, is just all about the get-off of the defensive line. Watch how fast they go when that ball is snapped. Nowhere for this running back except to go down for a loss.
Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. Operating from the gun, here's Dak. That's to the right side, and incomplete.
Seems like there was some miscommunication that time. They clearly weren't on the same page. That's something that they've got to get on the sideline and get corrected as soon as possible, because I think they just missed out on what could have been a big play.
A tough spot here. 3rd and long. Now, Prescott. He's got a receiver, and that's Lamb. And they're going to get this all the way up close to the 40-yard line. And now the Cowboys are going to take a timeout as the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go until halftime. A pair of first downs gives them 1st and 10 up at the 40. Now Prescott. That one swung out to Blue. And they'll get about half of what they needed to pick up a 5 and sets up 2nd and 5. That's a timeout for Dallas. It's their 2nd as they stop it with 16 seconds to go in the opening half. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5.
There you go.
Prescott again. Quick throw, taken in. And he's out of bounds, down inside the 35. Able to get loose after the catch for more yardage. That'll be a pickup of 21.
I always think you can tell pretty quickly how comfortable a quarterback is in their offense, Mike, by how fast they work through their progression and get the ball to their check down underneath. And in this case, with the depth of the defense, a lot of space in the short game, get him the ball, pick up the first down.
That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Andrew McCougar. And the Eagles are going to take over at their own 28-yard line.
Mike, these are just throws you're not accustomed to seeing, especially from a quarterback that has played this much football. He's been around the NFL for a long time. He's got to make better decisions. Costly mistakes like that are going to kill his team.
Hurts looking to throw on first down. Now a deep ball looking for Brown. Oh, the defender able to get his head around and intercept it. And he will be brought down on what will be the final play here in this first half. So we reach the intermission in what has been an entertaining one to this point. Back with the second half in just a moment.
Brandon Aubrey to kick off for the Cowboys.
Both teams look good on the offensive side in the first half. Will it carry over? We're about to find out. Second half is underway. Now, here comes a return from the 9. And he is stopped at the 25. The drive will begin there.
At their own 25-yard line.
They'll run it here with Saquon. Trying to find some place to go, but nothing developing. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 1.
A loss of 2.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on first down, but that's exactly the case here.
Last play went the wrong way. It sets up second and long. It's second down and 12. From the shotgun, it's Hurts. Now a deep ball looking for Brown. That one broken up. It's incomplete. All over him down the field. It'll set up third down.
And at this stage of the game, it's both teams that are really seeing who can make the big play to swing the game in their favor. And this time, it's the defense. He's able to get his hands on it. Like, I think they're lucky he wasn't able to get both hands on it because it could have been even a bigger play.
And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. It's a gain of 28 as they convert on third down. First and 10. A run with Barkley. And that'll be a pickup of 3.
Barkley, the ball carrier. The tackle made at the 44-yard line. 4 yards on the pickup. Second and 6.
From the 44-yard line, here's second down and 6. Here's Hurts. Rolling right. Now he'll run it.
Well, let's give credit here to the coverage unit, Mike. There was nowhere to go with the ball for that quarterback. He had no choice but to just tuck it down himself, and he's able only to pick up a short gain.
And 2.
Now a third and 2.
Great. Set. Hey, let's go. Trimmer.
We'll try to run here with Barkley. But he goes nowhere. Call doesn't pan out. It's going to bring up fourth down.
Right at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. It's fourth down.
Here's Jake Elliott now to try the field goal. This officially a 58-yard attempt. Elliott's kick is good. And the Eagles move out in front. The new score, 17-14.
Job number one on this drive. Find a way to get the lead. They, of course, would have loved to score a touchdown, Mike. But 3 points here, that's a pretty good consolation prize as it moves him out in front.
And back to work goes Elliott after making the field goal. He'll send this one away. From the 6, here comes a return. And he goes nowhere. Buried back at the 15-yard line. First down, Prescott. A quick slant taken by Lamb. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down.
Really nice timing on that slant route. You can tell the quarterback and the wide receiver are completely on the same page, and when executed at that level, it's virtually impossible to stop.
From the 21, here's second down and 4.
Yeah, here we go. I take 4 and 8.
They'll run. It is muffled. To the 45. Still going. And they won't catch him. He'll go all the way. 78 yards. Touchdown, Dallas. Taking care of business on the ground. They run it into the end zone to put 6 on the board.
Mike, some of the hardest elements to coach for a running back is vision and patience. And in this case, you saw both of them on display, and he's able to take the long run all the way to the house for 6.
The score, Cowboys 21, Eagles 17. Brandon Aubrey to kick off for the Cowboys.
So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. This taken at the 5. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line.
Take over first and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
No touch it. No touch.
Hurts using the pop pass. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
At the 29-yard line. A 3-yard pickup. Brings up second and 7.
Second and 7.
Great. Set. No touch.
Hurts now. He'll get this complete. That's A.J. Brown. And he's out of bounds. It's a gain of 4, but now it's third down.
Brings up third and 3.
No touch. Set.
A shotgun snap now to Hurts. Now a deep ball looking for Brown. And that is incomplete. He was looking for A.J. Brown that time. And it's going to bring up fourth down. Here comes the Eagles punt team, as he'll punt it away for the second time. And no chance of a run back here. This one's going to sail out of bounds.
At their own 28-yard line.
The drive starts with a carry by Blue. And this is going to be a Cowboys first down as the tackle is made just shy of the 40.
12 yards.
The ability to be effective on first down, Mike, it just makes everything else easier. In the event you do have to face a third down the road, they're usually a lot more manageable situations, a lot easier to convert.
Yeah! There we go!
Prescott on first down. This ball batted away. That's incomplete.
Intended for number 82.
If you want to be a top-notch NFL DB, of course, yes, the athleticism is a given. But it's really, you have to be instinctive. The instincts are what allow you to maximize those physical skills, and you saw them on full display right here, leading in the big-time breakup.
Now a second down throw for Prescott. Quick throw here is complete. And he's going to be taken down right at midfield. It'll be a pickup of 10. That's good for a Dallas first down.
Go to 54, go to 54. Why?
Running is Moffa. He'll move the pile forward. Let's give him a couple. DJ Reed brings him down.
A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8.
From the 48-yard line, here's 2nd and 8.
Yeah, here we go. I take 4
A shotgun snap for Prescott. Short pass taken in by the tight end. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. That's catch number 5 tonight, and it's good for a first down.
First down.
So we are through 3. And Sunday Night Primetime continues after this. Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line.
Yeah! Here we go. We're going to 54. Watch twin. Then we're going to 52.
4th quarter begins on the ground. And a good run there. It'll get him 5 yards. We'll get a stoppage here. There is an injured Cowboy. The training staff going to look, and we'll step out for a moment. From the 32-yard line now, here's 2nd and 4.
Hey, kill. Everyone, kill. 26.
Here's Prescott. That's complete to Blue. He is knocked down hard. Wow, they stomped him in his tracks, but he does have enough to pick up the first down.
A lot could go wrong anytime you decide to put the ball in the air here late in the 4th quarter as you're trying to run out the clock and protect this lead. But at the same time, I like that they haven't gone super conservative. Just handoff right, handoff left, and it just turns into tackling practice. So I like the balance of making the defense defend everything, because right now, possess the ball, protect the ball, and ultimately just run the clock out. Solid rep there for this corner, Mike. I mean, to stay disciplined with his technique throughout the entire play. So often we see when the ball's put in the air, the defender can panic and they either get a pass interference or they misplay the ball. This time he times it perfectly and forces the incompletion.
Dak going to give this to Blue. And he nearly got free. But as it is, gain of 6. It sets up 3rd down.
That's a gain of 7.
In order to be successful as a run-heavy offense, Mike, it's so important that you remain really efficient on first and second down. The last thing you want is to be in third and pass, and it really throws off what you feel like your strengths are. So now you get down here in the red zone, it's got to be touchdowns. These long, sustained drives on the ground, you kick a field goal, that's a win for the defense.
And the Cowboys are going to have first and goal coming up. Tackle made at the 3-yard line.
First and goal.
Big-time completion right there, and this isn't just a spot where they're trying to run the game out here in the fourth quarter. They were not only trying to pick up points, but they're trying to get in the end zone and extend this lead. So really nice job here late. We're going to see if they can put this one out of reach.
An opportunity for what could be a game-sealing touchdown right here. First down and goal. Estimate is in. Touchdown, Dallas.
Touchdown, Dallas.
Everything you want to do right there, Greg, in the fourth quarter. Get the ball with the lead and extend it to a 2-score advantage.
Yeah, and I think this just might end up being too much to overcome. You said it. Once you get a 2-score lead this late in the fourth quarter, there's just not enough possessions to be had to claw yourself back in it.
The extra point by Aubrey is good. The Cowboys will open it up even further here in this fourth quarter.
Brandon Aubrey to kick off for the Cowboys.
So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. A safe kick taken at the 5. And he'll bring it out to the 22-yard line. And that's where the offense will take the field.
22-yard line.
Play action. Here's Hurts. That's complete to his big tight end, Dallas Goedert. And he is out of bounds at the 45.
Gain of 23 yards.
Terrific start to this drive. Gain of 23 and a first down.
First and 10 at the 45-yard line.
On first down, it's Hurts. And this ball's going to be incomplete.
It's just a matter of time. I don't care how good you are or how good a hand you have. You are going to drop passes. It is inevitable in the NFL. But it's the guys that don't let one drop pass lead to 2. They have the ability to put it behind them, move forward, and they can't wait for that next ball to be thrown their way.
That'll be taken in by Barkley. He'll get about 6 before he's taken down.
They were able to complete this pass, but how often do we see these running backs run these angle routes and they catch it in stride and run a hole through the defense? So, I know the defense gave up some yards here, but it could have been a lot worse.
He's got his man. It's Smith. Just his first catch. They have held him in check so far, but that one gives him a first down. It's a 3 tight end look as they have it first and 10.
No touch, no touch.
On the handoff, this is Barkley. Strong running there inside the 30. On the move with a gain of 9.
It's a gain of 9.
Watching him throughout this game has been incredible, Mike. I mean, I've loved watching him perform. The reality is it just hasn't impacted the outcome of the game. It's really been a wasted individual effort unless they can somehow find a way to flip this thing around.
And he'll work forward for a yard, but that's all he needed. This is going to be a first down.
Well, here's where you really see the value of having a good run game. 3rd and short, 4th and short. The ability to just keep it simple, win up front, turn around, hand the ball to your back, and to say, okay, more likely than not, we're going to get a fresh set of downs, maintain possession, and now continue to find opportunities to go generate points.
And he's close to another first down as he's brought down just shy of the marker.
It's a pretty simple read. It's man coverage. They run a little interference on the inside, and that makes it hard for the defender to stick with their man, and it leads to an easy pitch and catch.
Oh, a lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
On 1st and 10, it's Hurts. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete. Devontae Smith, the intended receiver, and it'll bring up 2nd down.
So this is where it gets really challenging as an offense. You find yourself trailing late in the game. The defense can play you one-dimensional. They know it's a pass-first situation, so extra defensive backs, the zones and the coverage are a little bit tighter and cloudier, and he's having a hard time finding any open windows downfield.
Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And he's going to be close to the 1st down. Out of bounds, just a little short. Need to pick it up on 3rd down.
Probably took him a little bit longer than they would have preferred, but he finally gets on the board. First catch, first touch. Here as we start the 2nd half.
Needing to convert here on 3rd and inches.
Great.
Here's a handoff to Barkley. And he's not going to get the 1st down. They met him, brought him down in the backfield on 3rd and short.
Hey, easy, 63.
Now or never, they'll throw on 4th down. He pulls it in around the 5. And he will score. Game on. Touchdown, Philadelphia. That's the 5th touchdown for him on the year. Greg, they are pecking away at this one now. Very big touchdown. Gets them right within reach of pulling this comeback off.
Well, Mike, at the very least, they've given themselves a chance, but can they get a stop and get the ball back?
That's caught! So they get the 2-point conversion, and all of a sudden that 11-point deficit down to just a field goal here in the 4th.
I know it sounds like I'm being biased, Mike, but I'm really not. Down here this close to the end zone, especially on 2-point tries, the size, the length, the athleticism, and matchups these tight ends can create, man, they are a tough handle, and it leads to 2 points.
Jake Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
So they've cut into the lead, now just a field goal behind as they kick it off. This will be returned from the 6. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. Operating from their own 23, they'll begin 1st and 10.
Yeah! There we go. Wide. We're going to 54 wide.
They'll start this on the ground with Blue. And he's got this up close to the 35-yard line. From the 34 now, it's 1st and 10.
Yeah, here we go. I got one. What do you think?
A handoff now to Maffa.
Nice job by the running back making the first guy miss, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball, and they bring him down for a short gain.
They face 2nd down and 7.
Yeah!
They'll drop to throw. I had a defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a third down.
Third down and 7.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
On third down, Prescott. That's caught. Left side. It's complete. And the defense can't come up with a stop there. Gain of 7 and a first down. Here's a timeout for Philadelphia. That is their second. They'll be disappointed there after giving up the first down.
Yeah! They were going to 52.
They'll run with Blue. And he proves tough to bring down. Good running across midfield. A gain of 8 that time. We'll get a stoppage here. There is an injured Cowboy. That is a worrisome development here late in the game. They'll come to the line now on 2nd and 2.
Yeah, here we go. They were going flying in. 26.
A run once more with Blue. A big one here in the fourth quarter. Now the Eagles will use the last of their timeouts, and they'll get a chance to catch their breath over on the sideline.
And this is the point of the game, Mike, where you really can start leaning on your run game and try to close this game out. You've got the lead, you're in the fourth quarter, and they're able to pop off a big run.
They can still get a first down at the 1. 1st and 10, they go from the 11. So it's a win here for the visiting Cowboys. That is now 6 consecutive victories. They are making it look easy out there as they continue their winning ways. And that'll do it for my partner, Greg Olson. For our entire team, I'm Mike Tirico. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. From Philadelphia, good night.